Hello, and thank you for joining me for this short video. I'm Jacqueline Berry, founder at My Care Consultant, often referred to as MCC, and over the next 10 minutes or so, I'm going to explain a bit about My Care Consultant, how our care advice referral service works, and how we support financial advisors, their support staff, and their clients in this respect. Firstly, I thought it would be important to introduce myself, to tell you a bit about my background and how and why I came to establish My Care Consultant in the first place. So I launched the business in early 2016 with the aim of making independent, reliable care advice accessible to the UK public. I have 15 years' experience working within financial services, many of which have been spent helping financial advisors develop their propositions for clients in later life. I previously worked at Partnership Assurance, now Just, where I built up extensive knowledge and experience of long-term care issues, and I gained the Chartered Insurance Institute's long-term care qualification, CF8. For those of you who may be unaware of what My Care Consultant does, or who haven't previously engaged our care advice referral service, I thought it would be useful to explain now how this works. So My Care Consultant is one of a small group of expert organisations known as Care Navigators, whose purpose is to offer a safe, trusted space providing non-regulated care advice to help those in need of care, their family, their carers, or their representatives to find quick, accurate answers to the many questions that arise when someone needs care. We understand that for many people, the complexity of the UK's social and healthcare systems means that getting the answers to the many questions that arise can be difficult, frustrating, and stressful. We help clients no matter where they are in their journey. So from planning the possibility of needing care in the future to having an immediate critical need for care. For example, if they're due to be discharged from hospital or having experienced a life-changing event such as a bad fall or illness diagnosis resulting in sudden unplanned need for care. We can assist them to identify what type of care they need and help them to understand how to source suitable care. We'll make them aware of what state entitlements may be relevant and how to apply for these, as well as helping them to navigate local authority and NHS assessments. We also help them work out if they'll be self-funding their care and ensuring they know about the different ways available to do so if they'll be paying. It's this crucial non-regulated care advice that MCC provides, which is so valued by consumers, and it can also make a huge difference to their care outcomes. Since launching MCC in January 2016, I've had the privilege of dealing with people who need care and their families on a daily basis, helping them to navigate their care needs and journeys, so I know firsthand the real problems and frustrations people face when they're trying to work their way through our fragmented UK care systems. In 2018, Tony Miles joined MCC as Technical Director, bringing a wealth of knowledge and further experience of the intermediary market. Previously Head of Strategic Sales at both Partnership and Prudential, Tony has decades of experience in the later life and care markets and is recognised within the industry as a subject matter expert. A year later, his wife Lynn, who has extensive experience in marketing and communications, both within the financial services industry and further afield, came on board as Marketing and IT Director, completing the senior team at My Care Consultant. This combination of practical experience of working with consumers, combined with extensive technical knowledge and many years of working directly with financial advisors, is what I believe makes our team at My Care Consultant unique. Our combined skills enable us to work effectively and flexibly with financial advisors and their support staff, understanding what they need while making a significant difference to so many clients' care outcomes, not least because of our ability to translate theory into practice and our understanding that unfortunately the two are often worlds apart when it comes to how care and its funding is accessed and delivered. So how does the referral service work? Well, when an advisor refers a client to us, we start by offering a completely free, no obligation 15-minute telephone consultation to all new clients, whereby we can answer some initial questions and help them take some first steps towards navigating their situation. Many clients get everything they need from this free consultation. However, for those who may be time poor or who are dealing with more complicated situations resulting in the need for additional help, clients can choose from our two entirely optional comprehensive chargeable services: a 1-hour telephone consultation or a bespoke care report and step-by-step action plan. However, there is absolutely no obligation to proceed with either of these following the initial telephone consultation. Following the receipt of an MCC service, whether this is the free 15-minute telephone consultation or one of our chargeable services, one of our team will follow up with you, the advisor, so you're aware of how the case is proceeding. Now, at this point, you might be wondering what type of advisors we work with, and the answer is all types, from non-qualified to care advice specialists, such as SOLA accredited advisors. When it comes down to it, whether you hold the relevant FCA qualifications to be able to provide regulated paying for care advice in this arena or not. For example, you may specialise in the provision of equity release or mortgage advice, or you might be a wealth manager. All financial advisors will increasingly have clients who need care advice for themselves or for their family members. If you don't hold the relevant accepted qualification required by the FCA to be able to deliver regulated paying for care advice, and by this I'm referring to the Chartered Insurance Institute CFA equivalent, and therefore you can't provide this advice to clients directly, you can refer your client to us to receive a non-regulated care advice. Once we've helped the client with their non-regulated needs, such as putting care in place, claiming all relevant benefits, navigating local authority and NHS assessments, and understanding if there'll be self-funding as well as the available options to do so, they will then require financial advice to work out the best way or combination of ways to pay for their care if they're self-funding. If you don't already have a working relationship with a suitably qualified advisor, then we can connect you with a local SOLA accredited financial advisor who will be able to provide your client with a recommendation around how best to pay for care. If you do hold the relevant qualifications required by the FCA to be able to deliver regulated paying for care advice, you can refer your client to us to receive that all-important non-regulated care advice, and we'll refer your client back to you when they're truly ready to receive a recommendation around how best to pay for their care. The advisors that work with us in this respect already tell us that we save them a great deal of time. The non-regulated part of the client's care journey can take many weeks or months, and it can be challenging for advisors and firms to deliver this cost effectively. So we work in partnership with you, helping your clients early on in their care journey at arguably one of the most challenging times in their lives. This saves you time, allowing you to focus on paying for care advice and helping you deliver a joined up, comprehensive care service. In doing so, you build goodwill, loyalty, and recommendations from your clients and their entire family. And in our experience, this increases the chances of family wealth remaining with your firm as it passes down the generations. Some advisors who are very knowledgeable and experienced in this area still use us as a second pair of eyes when they're perhaps dealing with a complicated case and want the reassurance of a second opinion. As I mentioned earlier, there tends to be a gulf between the theory and the practice. And in our experience every day of the UK care systems, that makes us well placed to help. Last but by no means least, our care advice referral service will help you de-risk your business. For example, topics such as NHS and NHS continuing healthcare and local authority benefits must be explored before a paying for care solution can be given. There's also the issue of understanding how solutions like equity release can overlap with care. Without covering all of this off, you're leaving yourself open to the possibility of delivering the wrong paying for care solution, potentially resulting in suboptimal outcomes, and worst case scenario, a complaint or a claim from a client months or even years down the line. So how to refer a client and get in touch with us? Well, if you're interested in learning more about our care advice referral service, you can get in touch with us via our help desk, telephone 0203 290 3110, or email ask@mycareconsultant.co.uk, and one of our team will be delighted to help. If you're a Carebox member and would like to refer a client for a free 15-minute telephone consultation, you can do this by simply clicking on the Refer a Client button in the homepage of Carebox. You'll be presented with a simple form into which you can type answers to some basic questions about your client, the service they're looking for, a brief outline of the nature of their needs, as well as their contact details. When you submit the completed form, it will be sent directly to MCC, who will either contact your client or you directly, whichever you've requested. It really couldn't be easier. Alternatively, if you're not a Carebox member, you can send the details of your client to us via email at ask@mycareconsultant.co.uk. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. My team and I are very much looking forward to supporting you in delivering a joined up care advice service to your clients. For those of you who are Carebox members, if you haven't already, don't forget to download and order your free hard copies of our popular consumer guide to getting the care you need. It's designed for you to give to your clients at the first sign of a care need. It will answer many of their immediate questions and help them take their first steps. If you want to find out more about this service, about Carebox, or how we can help you, please do get in touch with us. You'll be able to find all of our contact details next to this recording. Thank you very much again for taking the time out to watch this video.